Brick Chick here, and today I am super excited to be showing you guys my Lego modern house mock. It took me 2 months to build this Lego house. I'm surprised I was able to build it that quickly, but I've just had a lot more time this year to build Lego houses, which is awesome, and I'm very happy with how this house turned out. This house has 2 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, and 2 half bathrooms. Before, I've made pretty traditional standard Lego houses, and I really wanted to make something different, so I decided to make a modern house. I'm really happy with how it turned out. There's lots of windows, it's very white and modern, and there are a lot of really cool fun features in this house that I know you guys are going to love. So just like I did with my Lego Dream House mock, I'm going to be making multiple videos for this house just because it's so big and I don't want to have to rush through this house. I want to be able to go through and show you all the cool details, and so I'm going to be making multiple videos for this house. I decided that I'm going to be making 4 videos for this house. In this first video, I'm going to be showing you guys the outside of this house, which includes the front yard and the really cool backyard. In the second video, I'm going to be showing you guys the awesome basement that this house has. In the third video, I'm going to be showing you the main level. And in the fourth video, I'm going to be showing you guys the second level of this house. Alright, that's enough talking. Let's start looking at the front yard of this house. First, on these stairs leading up to the front doors of this giant Lego mansion, are the 2 minifigures that live in this Lego house. I always love to make custom minifigures and put them in my Lego houses just because it makes it more fun. I can give all the minifigures a personality and a story that kind of fits along with the house. So, this is the couple that lives in this Lego house. The woman is a famous architect, and she actually designed this house, which I think is really cool, and that's her husband standing next to her. So this house was actually built up on a cliff, and I was able to make a basement in this house, and I just think that really makes this house special. Before, I've built all my Lego houses, on flat ground, but this house is actually built up on a cliff, and there are actually these stairs cut out of the stone leading up to the front doors. Here's a closer look at the cliff that I made along the front of the house. I added a lot of texture and detail to it. I'm really surprised I had enough gray bricks and slopes to build this cliff, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. It goes all the way along here, and then here are the steps that lead up to the front doors there. The idea is that these stairs were actually carved out of the stone in the cliff, and I think that's really cool. Here are 2 lights to light up these stairs. The cliff continues along the side and it kind of tapers off. There are a lot of pine trees here because this house was built in the woods, so it's nice and private. There is a railing all along the cliff here just for safety. It's a pretty far drop and it's pretty rocky, so that would hurt. Here's the front of the house. I added a lot of windows and detail. There's some architectural detail over here. Here are the glass front doors. There are lots of windows around those. Some very large windows over here. Just because this is a modern house, it's going to be filled with light and I have lots of windows. Here's some more windows on the second story. I added these cool details here using those plates with the tracks on them stacked on top of each other, and I think that looks really cool. And then I also added these cool details on there using a bunch of hinge bricks stacked on top of each other, and I have one there and then one over here, and I think that looks really neat. And then here's what this side of the house looks like. There's a black glass window for the master bathroom and a couple windows, and this looks very tall because there's the basement, first floor, and the second floor. Over here, I just kind of finished off the cliff here and put a couple more pine trees there. Over on the other side of the house is where the garage is. I think this is the first time I've ever completely tiled a driveway and made a cool design on it in a house, and I really like how this looks. Here's the garage door. I made it in dark tan. I think that looks nice. Opens up, and there's the garage there. So this would be like a side entry garage. There'd be like a long driveway coming up the hill. Since this house is on a cliff, I just didn't have enough pieces to do that, so I just kind of cut it off at the driveway here. There's an angled wall over here just so you don't fall from the front yard, onto the driveway. And then there's another wall over here just separating the driveway from the backyard. And then there are lots of windows along this side. There are lots of windows for the second floor and some for the first floor, and then these windows let a lot of light into the living room. And now I'm going to show you guys the backyard of this house. Starting over here is a garden with some pretty flowers. Then over here is a cool L-shaped pool. This is a very large swimming pool. I put tiles all around it. Over here are 4 yellow lounge chairs for minifigures to lie on and relax by this awesome pool. Over here is some nice landscaping. There's a bush, some colorful flowers, and some more foliage over here. Then over here I made a large tree. I really like how that looks. And there's some pretty flowers around the base of it. And over here are some cool stairs which lead up to this awesome deck. Over here are the glass French doors which lead from the sunroom out to this deck. There are lots of windows around those doors and lots more windows along the sunroom because it is a sunroom. It's going to be filled with lots of light. Over here is a pot with some pink flowers in it. There's just a step up to those doors here. And over here is the outdoor kitchen. I think that looks pretty cool. I used some brick pieces to build that. There's the large grill area, and then there's even a sink. Then over here is the outdoor eating area. There's a large table with seating for 8 minifigures. I like how the chairs look with the white and the tan. There's some flowers on top of this table. I think that looks nice. And over here is the jacuzzi. This is definitely one of my favorite features about this house. So there are some plants by the jacuzzi, and then here are these steps to get into the jacuzzi. I really like how this looks with like these, pillars, and it's filled up with a bunch of studs. I used clear studs, blue, and then also light blue studs to fill up this jacuzzi, and I really like how it looks. I even made like a, canopy over it so you can be in the shade and just chill in this awesome and very large jacuzzi. There are lots of windows on the second floor along the back of this house. And over here is a private balcony which you can actually get to through these glass French doors from the master bedrooms. This will be their own private balcony. It's kind of small, but I was able to fit a round table with 2 chairs for eating out on the balcony, and then also 2 lounge chairs. And then here's just an overview of the backyard. So there's the pool over here, the tree steps up to this awesome deck. There's the outdoor kitchen, the eating area, the huge jacuzzi, and then there's the private balcony up here. And that is the outside of my Lego modern house mock. Remember that this is video 1 of 4, so stay tuned for video 2 in which I'll be showing you guys the awesome basement that this house has. There are a lot of really cool fun features in the basement that I know you guys are going to love. So be looking for that video. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, and also leave me a comment down below letting me know what is your favorite part of this Lego house so far. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching, guys.